Ahoy there, landlubbers. Robinson Crusoe, master of the deserted isle, reporting for scientific duty. Let's dissect some cell theory. Stranded as I was, I pondered. What's smaller than a coconut but as vital as fresh water? Behold, the cell. Picture me, Crusoe, lost at sea, not in the waves but in a sea of cellular mysteries, marooned with microbes. Without a microscope, I resorted to peering into coconut shells, convinced I'd glimpse the elusive cell, or a stubborn crab. First revelation. All living things, from man to monkey, are made of cells. A truth as harsh as the island sun. Cells. If only I'd known, I'd have made a proper island society, me, Friday, and a billion microscopic friends. These cells are like the planks of my raft, holding life together, though considerably less seaworthy, I wager. Here's a twist for you. Every cell hails from another, like how every storm spawns another shipwreck, except less tragic. No magic here, folks. Cells don't just spring from the sand like coconuts, they come from other cells, plain and simple. Trust me, I'd have welcomed some spontaneous cells to keep the island party going. Alas, biology's a strict disciplinarian. Cells carry genetic codes, like how I carry tales of my survival, etched in the very marrow of life. Imagine cells as tiny ships, their cargo holds brimming with the secrets of life, unlike my raft, which held mostly coconuts. Cells multiply like shipwrecks in a storm, only more organized, less tragic, and certainly less salty. Oh, if only I could have split myself like cells. I'd have been a whole crew, instead of one lonely castaway. Each cell is a specialist, unlike me, forced to be jack of all trades, builder, fisherman, and reluctant philosopher. These cells could have built my hut, fished my dinner, and maybe even had a chat, if only I could have recruited them. Inside each cell is a nucleus, the ship's captain, guiding its destiny. Unlike me, who was more a solitary sailor adrift. The nucleus commands like a captain, while I merely commanded a goat to stop eating my hammock. Mitochondria, the powerhouses. They keep cells running, like my fire kept me alive, except they don't need dry wood. My fire was fickle, but mitochondria, they're tireless, powering cells like a never-ending supply of fish, without the smell. Cells are wrapped in membranes, like my shelter protected me from the storm, though more reliable and less prone to leaks. A membrane controls what enters and exits, like I did at my camp, though I admit, my visitors were mostly goats. Just as my island had boundaries, cells have membranes, keeping the treasure in and the riffraff out, savvy? The cytoplasm? That's the ocean surrounding my island, teeming with life's essentials, though less likely to drown you. Organelles float in the cytoplasm like my tools in the sand, each one with a vital role, none of them just for show. Ribosomes churn out proteins, like I churned out makeshift tools, though I bet they work faster and complain less. Endoplasmic reticulum? It's the trade routes of the cell, delivering goods, unlike my island supply line, mostly coconuts. Golgi apparatus? That's the postmaster, packaging and shipping, unlike me, who had to send messages by bottle express. Lysosomes handle cleanup duty, like a ship's crew swabbing the deck. If only they could have cleaned up my mess. Feeling as marooned in cell theory as I was on this island? Set sail to the full article in the link below.